Hi, I'm Kim Powell with The Journey Weaver with thejourneyweave.com, and I'm bringing you today something that I've learned this week. It was a visual that I saw actually that really spoke to me, and I knew that it was going to really help you guys and really kind of get you to see the whole picture of what you're spending your time on, what you're doing for your business, because it really was really big. And I don't know, it just really hit me when I looked at the calendar and actually saw what most people see. Me, I always have people ask, how in the world do you get all your things done that you do? And it's because I batch my time when I'm going to town. I try to get everything I'm going to do when I go to town so I don't have to run 2 or 3 times a day or even a week. Sometimes I don't leave my house for 2 or 3 days just because, I'm working and I'm doing other things, and if I don't need to go to town, then, I'm trying to be home and doing things that I need to be doing or even that I want to do here. So, that's the reason I get a lot of things done. Yes, you do have to stay out in the public and you have to be out there so people can see you if you have a traditional business. But you can also do that online anymore with all the social media. You don't really have to leave your house. You can get on there and still see and talk to everybody and let them know what you're doing, and so that way you're not, out of sight, out of mind. But as internet marketers, we all know how important it is to be online and doing those social media, the blogging, and all those things. So if you're not, those are some of the things you really need to be looking at. But anyway, to talk about this, the visual that I heard about, I want to get into it because I have done some training on your newsletters and getting things like that out, your social media. And so when you are writing out what you're going to do for the day, are you batching your time? Are you getting those things done that need to be done for your business? As an entrepreneur, you have to schedule your time, because if not, those time robbers will just come in, and before you know it, your day's over and you've not got a thing done. So let's take a look at this, and I want to talk to you a little bit about like your newsletters and things. And if you look, this calendar is blank. So can you look at that calendar and write in what all you're doing for your business for the month? What are you doing? Are you just sending out one newsletter a month? So you send it out here. Well, that's good. I'm not knocking that, because you're staying out in front of them, but you really need to be contacting them in some way during the rest of the month. So, that is something to think about. Look at that. Look at how many days you're letting slide by that you're not letting people know you're out there. Even if you schedule in days that you just do Facebook, there are so many tools out there now that you can take a morning for the next week and you can actually go through and schedule out all your tweets and things that you want to do, and you don't have to stay in front of your Facebook or any of your social media for that matter. But so, think about doing a newsletter at least, at least twice a month even. And even if you do it twice a month, then you could do it maybe at the first and in the middle, and then why don't we do, one at the third. But if you really want to grow your business and you want to stay out in front of people and you really want to make a difference and give them good content, you really should be doing it at least once a week. So that fills up, you're talking to people, at least 4 times, sometimes 5 times a week. So, that's good, but it would be even better if you would even do it twice a week. And then you're contacting them. So your calendar is constantly filling up with things to do. And if you do the blogging and you took the training that I had on how to set your blogging up to help, feed into your newsletter, then you've already got content, because you should be writing at least 2 to 3 articles a week to really stay on top of things. And, you know, now you've got the article submitters and you have the spinners and things that you can actually spin articles and make it a little easier. You know, that's all out there, but getting started, you guys could do this. This is so easy really to do, and if you love your business and you like what you're doing, it shouldn't be that hard to come up with some things. So, you know, take a look and really make sure that you are, you know, putting out good content. At least 75% of your newsletter, or, you know, it needs to be content. 25% should be promotional, where you are promoting yourself and whatever you're doing, or somebody else. So, you know, it's pretty simple when you put all this down. Write it down, schedule it in. If you have to start with once a month, start with that. Then start with twice a month. And then keep building on that. Don't give up. Because if you schedule that in, just like if you had a job, you know, if you had an 8-hour job, and maybe you do, and you're saying, I don't have time to do this. Well, you know, take 30 minutes after you get home, after you get supper done, after everything's done, you know, take 30 minutes and work on your business. Because if you're not doing something every day that's money making, then you're not really going to get anywhere. So, you know, sometimes the facts are just the facts, and it's hard to take sometimes, because I have people tell me, well, I don't have time, I don't have time. Well, if you don't have time, then you probably shouldn't be in business, because you got to have some time to work a business to make it grow and to make it work. We can help you at the Journey Weave set up a schedule, get your strategies in place, and get all this stuff going, and find the tools and all the things. You can go to the Wisdom Vault. I have a lot of those trainings that we've done in the past. It's there for you to go to and check out, and that way you can keep going back, because, you know, you need all of this stuff if you're going to make your business work and if you want to grow it. So, you know, take a look at your calendar and see what you're doing. You know, I have a lot of my clients work, when they first start out with me, to keep a journal of their time during the day and what you're doing and the things that come up, you know, by hour. Some of them do it by every 30 minutes, what they're working on. And pretty soon you start seeing where your time stealers are at and what's going on. Because most of the time, if you don't do that, you never know what's taking up your time and what you're doing. Because a lot of times you can just get wrapped up surfing the net, and you're there for hours and you don't even know how much time has passed by. So I hope this helps. I know that if you use it and you will take your calendar and take a look at it, you will start seeing those times that you can work your business in. So until next time, everybody have a great one.